Hello and welcome to tonight's Pod-Crust. Yes, it's been a fucking while. Get off my ass. I'm Bucket-Crust, and this is Gage. Say hi.
I'm going to kill anybody that works at Epic Games for making Fortnite.
Is the blame really on Fortnite, or is it really on PUBG? Or maybe it should fall on, say, DayZ or H1Z1. I mean, those are the games that inspired PUBG.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but at least they have their own communities. You know,
And who's to say they aren't just as toxic as Fortnite, if less populated and less
because
covered?
when I go into work and I wait an hour and someone brings their kid in
Pardon me.
and the kid goes to ask for a cup of ranch.
Mm,
I'm working drive-through
mm.
and I see this kid and he asks for ranch and the person that's going to go grab it can't even take one step, cannot even take one step backwards before the kid has been standing still for too long and must Fortnite dance.
Ugh, disgusting.
So yeah, I can blame Fortnite for anything I want.
Well, yeah, that's horrible. Don't get me wrong, but
There's no buts.
yeah, you're right. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I'm right.
I'm thinking of updating the Pod-Crust banner, though I don't know what I would add.
Me.
What, that fucking Astolfo plushie, the one that
Yeah.
calls you gay and sucks your dick? Didn't you complain to me about using that to represent you in the thumbnail before?
Yeah, because I didn't have a Stolfo in my name at the time of the recording. So
Whatever.
I said that's false advertising that me and that
You
other
did,
person
however, use it as a profile picture.
after that recording session.
Still, the same message is being broadcast, so.
The same thought process is not. I am not the same as my alter ego. The same exact name except different
Your
picture.
alter ego. You're starting to sound like one of those fucking horrible furries. They have like their normal OC, Thunder Bob square dick.
Thundercock, Chad Thundercock.
How dare you? But then they've got their edgy OC, like Nightwing McFuckhead or something like that. If I had an OC, I'd name him Nightwing McFuckhead.
I'm just say you don't.
Oh, good. So yeah, we're sort of flying blind again. Don't really have any major talking points besides some
Eve.
relatively modern topics, but whatever. So you were going to talk about Ethra?
Not really. I didn't really want to because I don't really pay attention.
Me neither. It's
However, Pikachu brought it up, and I think today was the first day, and no, I just kind of looked it up and saw who actually did shit, and
I
then
think
said, "Oh, cool."
Microsoft had theirs.
Micro. Okay, of everyone that did anything today, the only people I actually bother to give one about is going to be Microsoft, um, and Bethesda because, well, Microsoft because, okay, buddy, when are we getting my favorite games? When are we getting the Master Chief Collection? Okay, just tell me now. When am I getting the Master Chief Collection? And I'll call it a day.
Eventually. Why don't you just go ahead and give them $60?
Uh, so I'm scrolling through. Okay, let's just go through everything. I like how okay, so Kotaku is using Master Chief. They got thumbnail from one of the remake, and they got that. And I said, oh, cool, thanks. Now let's get into it. First thing, Project Scarlet, the next Xbox console will be released for the 2020 holiday season, and Halo Infinite will launch aside with it.
Wait, a console? Seriously, another?
Yeah, hold on.
Isn't the majority of Microsoft's executive staff wanting to get out of making video game consoles? Like the
Damn.
vast majority of people at Microsoft say that they just want to go back to making software. And
Yeah.
they've been
I
saying that
mean,
for years, yet the Xbox division is still a thing. Makes you wonder why.
The Xbox One released in 2013, so I'm surprised they didn't release a new one earlier. Granted, they waited like 7 years, so they didn't, at least give it enough time to have more than 3 games. Looking at the Wii U that immediately went to the Switch after like 2 years because the thing flopped.
To be fair, these past few consoles have been the longest lasting. At the same
Yeah,
time, it makes you wonder, why do we have consoles anymore? It used to be we had consoles because computers were kind of shit. And so having just a designated gaming device in your house was the easiest solution, you know. You don't have all these crazy ass problems trying to connect to the World Wide Web, as it were. You know, you just fucking plug the cartridge in, bam, it's done. And now it's to the point where the consoles are more complicated than the computer. I
to
mean,
be
what
fair.
what was the selling point of the consoles back in the day? It was immediately like you just plug it in, you turn it on, it plays games. You don't have to go through a whole boot up sequence. You don't have to install software. You don't have to work out all that technical bullshit. Just plug in the game, you play it. What happens nowadays when you buy, say, a console game? You take it home, plug it in, wait for the initial download, wait for the initial download.
God,
Fast
but
forward 2 hours.
God,
Okay, initial
any
download's
PS3
done.
game.
Now for the
Eh,
day one patch. Installing the day one patch.
I hate buying
Install.
PS3 games because anytime you buy one, yes, PlayStation 3, not 4. I I buy a game for the PlayStation 3. I still gotta wait 20 minutes for the damn thing to download. And I
Yeah.
say, I have the disc. Why do I need to download it?
Well, it's because we spend more time on the graphics than we do on the actual game, so we overload our budget, our
Granted, I do
size
actually
budget.
like to have a couple consoles laying around.
I mean, I own a Switch, but that's mainly just for Smash.
Yeah. So I would actually like to get a new brand, new generation of consoles. Um,
I don't.
I don't go every year. I only go every couple of years because my computer that I will have. So I have an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 sitting here. Uh, my computer can run any game after that generation, but after that, I don't feel like just continually upgrading. Oh,
Mm,
it looks like they're making the graphics even higher. Better go buy a new computer. Nope, I just get a new console, covers that stuff for a while, and then once those become outdated, I just buy a new computer. It's about time because mine's starting to fall to pieces. I'm holding it up with duct tape.
okay.
It's a nice kind of switch around.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes I just kind of want to sit back and relax and have a big TV.
Yeah. No, I understand. But if you ask me, the only purpose of a console nowadays, shut up, phone. That's a lie, I think. Sorry. Anyway, the only purpose of a console nowadays is for local multiplayer. But here's the thing, even consoles are trying to get away from local multiplayer. It's like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, for instance, Mario Maker 2 will not have local multiplayer. It will have multiplayer, but online only. Like, what the fuck, Nintendo? You're the only guys who were preserving the idea of local multiplayer for years. You turning your back on it now, you son of a bitch?
Yeah. Anyways, some other gay stuff they announced. Cyberpunk 2077 will star Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves!
Comes out April 2020.
Featuring Keanu Reeves! Buy it, sheep! Yeah, they kind of doubled down on that selling point, didn't they?
Microsoft buys the Psychonauts 2 developer.
Oh, wait, you mean oh fuck, what are
Double
they called?
Fine.
Oh god, they bought Double Fine. Rat fuck bastards.
Xbox One is getting console streaming.
fucking it's had that. What do you mean?
Wasn't that a selling point? Isn't that a selling point of this nifty thing that's oh, hold on, let me go look it up.
Wait, you talking about Mixer, their own unique streaming service?
No.
Or you mean streaming games? Like, you don't have to install it, you just play it.
You can play your games somewhere else besides the room you hooked your Xbox One into.
Oh my god.
Kind of like that thing that came out November 10th, 2015. It was made by a little company, not sure if anyone's heard of it, called Valve. When they released their Steam Link, probably everyone just kind of forgot about it, though.
Actually,
I
it
mean,
kind of did.
yeah.
But hey, Microsoft did it. That's cool. Microsoft is totally bigger than Valve. I mean, technically they
Gears
are.
5 is coming out. Gears of
Stop
War
the
5 is actually out.
gears.
Stop the gears. We're turning the gears of time back.
These
So it'll
gears
never
are
come.
so big, chunky, and slow. I'm surprised they move at all. I
Uh,
honestly used to like Gears of War when I was a stupid, edgy 13-year-old. But as I aged and realized that old me was stupid as shit, like most children. Well, no, like all children. I also realized that Gears of War is stupid as shit. Why is there more of it? Why do adults enjoy these fucking games? I don't get it.
IQ
I mean,
-12.
it's one thing to just enjoy like the mindless runabout chainsaw gore of it. That I can totally understand that. That's fun. But people like actually say they're good games. What? They are not good fucking games. They're horrible, boring,
They're
slow, stodgy.
smelly people games, and if you like them, you're probably also a smelly human being.
I
Go
can
take a
guarantee you,
shower.
most of the people I met in high school that played Gears of War were very smelly people. Actually, it's more like middle school. Okay, moving on. Next point. What else?
Um, they're making a new controller called Series 2, 40 hours of gameplay on a single charge, and it's
Okay.
Bluetooth, and it's gonna be expensive.
I swear to God, are we really to the point where we can't make up anything new and we're just stealing from each other? Fucking
Yes.
PlayStation stole Xbox's control design, claiming it's brand new. Microsoft stole Bluetooth wireless controllers from Sony, claiming it's brand new. Like, and also, why? Okay, do you actually use wireless controllers? I don't.
Um,
I haven't used
yes.
a wireless controller in years. I
I use
prefer
it on my
wired.
I use it on my PS3 because that's all it comes with, and I refuse to buy any new controllers for the game thing. So
Here's the
yeah, I kind of have to use them. Other
I
than that, Xbox. Okay, so the controller I use on my piece on my laptop has to be wired. I
yeah
don't feel like giving Sony any more money so I can connect garbage. The one I use on my Xbox, it's 3 wired controllers. PS3 wireless because that's what it came with.
yeah
All my GameCube controllers are wired. I do
yeah
not like the wireless. They chew through batteries.
yeah
I don't even think the PS2 has Bluetooth, so what's the fucking point?
yeah. I used to have a wireless controller for my 360 back in the day, but when it got to the point that I had spent as much like I had spent a wired controller worth of money on batteries for the fucking controller alone, I realized maybe I have the wrong controller.
That's gay. Anyways, Sega's making a. It's probably Japanese.
What?
It's Sega's online RPG fantasy with a PH and 7F. Star
Disgusting.
Online 2
Yeah, that's
finally coming to the
JRPG as
West.
shit. Oh god, no, it's infecting us. I don't want your weird fucking anime bullshit. Keep it over there.
Yeah. Bandai Namco's Tales series is getting a new one. Tales of Arise coming in 2020.
Tales of what?
Arise.
What? I had never heard of this.
Remember that game I sent you on Steam that said you should do after instead of Fallout New Vegas?
Oh, that shitty
It's
JRPG I was uninterested in.
Elden Rings was announced.
Okay.
collaborative between the guy that made the funny Dark Souls and George R. Martin. So
Oh
expect the fucking
yeah.
expect literally death the second you open the game. But it's not
Man, I
your
am
character
so
death.
looking forward to Bloodborne Kart featuring Game of Thrones.
I can't wait to turn on the game and then my camera on my laptop just shoots me in the head, killing me in real
So
life.
what's it actually
That
called?
it's Elden Ring.
Sounds interesting.
Battletoads is back in
Oh,
3D.
why?
Just kidding. It's a 2D three. Oh, it,
It's a
that's it. That's
3D
it.
modeled
They
2D
just said
side scroller.
they said Battletoads is back, by the way, guys, and then just like dropped it there to go talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2019.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Microsoft
god!
Flight Simulator
They talked about it for
2019?
they talked about it for quite a while.
Fuck it, really?
Yeah, they just said Battletoads is back. Also, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2019, and then spent 3 hours on it. The usual.
Jesus Christ.
Um, Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, come 2020.
Next.
Oh, you want to hear what makes that worse?
No.
It's an RPG.
Okay.
Dragon Ball RPG. Now that's something I never wanted to see in my life, and I
Doesn't that
regret
already
seeing.
exist?
Probably, but I think this is somehow worse.
I distinctly remember Pro Jared made a video about some Dragon Ball game that I think was an RPG. I'm not certain.
Oh no, Outer Worlds will be released October 25th.
For Epic Games and Windows Store exclusive. I don't know. On the one hand, I want to buy it through the Windows Store. On the other hand, I really
I
don't
just
want to
want to have
support
it on
this business
fucking
practice.
Steam.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait 6 months.
I'll wait 6 months.
Wait, is it 6 months or a year? No, you're gonna have to wait a year.
Um,
Borderlands
I'll wait a
3
year.
is coming out on Steam 3 months after Epic.
I'll wait fucking 6 months. I'll wait a year
Here's the
and
thing.
then some.
Here's the thing. All these publishers are going with Epic Game Store because they think like, oh, we get a bigger cut, therefore we'll see more money from selling on Epic Games exclusive. So they do that and they see pitiful fucking sales. Then they're like, all right, fine, we'll do it on Steam. And then guess what? They put it on Steam. Steam immediately puts a sale on it. They think they're going to get nothing. And look, millions of dollars. Where did this come from? Oh yeah,
You
because we
make
went with the fucking system that people
you
trust, have been using for years, and prefer to Epic. Who'da
when
fucking thunk it?
yeah, look, because of sales on Steam, that just flux people to it. I hold on.
Like, okay, on the one hand, I get why publishers are going with Epic Games because they take a smaller cut, and Epic Games said that they would agree to not get exclusives. Okay,
But I mean, because of the fact that I can go on, you know what? I'll go see what's on sale right now on Steam.
while you do that, I was just going to continue what I was saying. I get why publishers go with Epic Games. They take a smaller cut. And Epic Games themselves said that they would stop getting exclusive games if Steam would agree to take a smaller cut. And honestly, I think having another platform on PC, like having having competitive business is good for a market, for any market. And for the longest time now, Steam has been the only platform on PC for buying modern games. But Valve has always proven themselves worthy of your trust. They've never done anything to try and betray or backstab their consumers. They've never sold your private information, never even gathered it. And every time they do gather information, they explicitly ask for your permission. For instance, nowadays what they're doing is they're asking to scan like your computer's parts, like your components, like your GPU, your CPU, all that shit, to see what games your computer can run comfortably so they can better market games that you might enjoy and games that your computer can actually run to you. But they will explicitly ask you if you will allow them to do that first. They won't do it without your permission. This is why people
Yeah.
trust Valve. They put effort into being a good company and providing a good service. They have a monopoly on PC game sales, but it's a benevolent monopoly. They actually care about the consumer because they're run by people. not executives.
It's 300 people that actually care about what they're doing. That because they they are
Yeah,
they're a platform first, then a company.
exactly.
Anyways,
'Cause-
here's something that'll make you happy.
Hmm.
So I went on there and Clay, Klei, Clay. I don't know how it's pronounced.
KLEI,
Yeah,
Clay. Just say
Clay.
Clay.
It's a Clay weekend sale, so
Let me see.
uh, you know, I could go get Don't Starve instead of for $10, $2.49. I could
Okay.
go buy Oxygen not included, 25% off.
Neat mark of the
Some
ninja.
other shit, but
Oh,
here's
Darkest
something.
Dungeon!
70% off.
Oh, get it, buy it right now. It's a great. Holy
Or
shit! Cryptid and Necrodancer, $3.
I could buy Darkest Dungeon, its soundtrack, The Crimson Court,
Oh, the
Shieldbreaker,
Ancestral Edition.
yeah,
Definitely get the Ancestral Edition. Definitely worth it.
for $18 instead of 53.
Definitely get the Ancestral Edition. It is. I'm just gonna put this out here right now. I recommend everyone listening to this go and play Darkest Dungeon. If you like turn-based strategy, if you like Cthulhian mythos, and if you just like supporting, like quirky indie games, definitely play Darkest Dungeon. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and I am hyped as shit for
Oh
the
my god,
sequel.
I could go Bucket, I could go get you the Elder Scrolls Online
Wow!
for $10.
That's exactly what it's worth!
I had fun
Finally!
with it. I
Thank
had
you,
fun with it.
Steam. You actually tell us what a game's worth.
I had fun with it, okay?
You
I had
wait,
fun
you
with it.
wait, you actually play ESO?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
And you say it's worth actually playing now?
Okay, now it is. Back when it was
Yeah.
$60, okay,
Yeah.
when it was $60 and you had to purchase monthly subscription,
Yeah.
it was not worth it.
Yeah.
The gameplay that you got for like you had to spend I think $100 to play the game, but you could only play it for a month.
Yeah, that's
So
bullshit.
it's now $20 normally, $10 on sale right now.
And there's no subscription?
There's no subscription.
Okay.
Actually, because of that, so a lot of the reviews, so in the last 30 days, they've been mostly positive,
Okay.
which is quite good because overall reviews, especially at the very beginning, were really negative
Yeah.
because you had to put in $1 billion to look at this game.
And also, it was horribly balanced. Like, the
Yeah,
economy was just fucked up. Like, hey, you want a horse so you can actually get around this fucking map easier? 1,000 gold. Oh, okay. How much do quests give? About 1 gold. Oh,
yeah,
how much do I get from looting enemies?
none.
If it's a really special, like a boss monster, maybe one,
Two,
2 gold, two
two,
gold max.
2 gold.
It's like, yeah, fuck you, fuck your game. But it seems like they actually learned how to make an MMO properly. So
So you can still buy, uh, there's still purchases in the game. I mean, they
yeah,
already take your money from you at the start.
mm,
However, so what they have is there's the base game, and then there's exclusive chapters. You can still go to these places.
mm.
Okay, you can still visit them. However, there's exclusive chapters in the Somerset Isles, Morrowind, and elsewhere.
Oh
I know
yeah.
you can go to I know you can go to Morrowind and elsewhere in the base game. One because you start at least for I'm a baby boy. I ended up playing a Nord on one of my characters. His name was Donald Drumpf. He looked exactly like Donald Trump.
Amazing.
This was before he announced his presidency, which is even funnier. I just thought I thought I'd be a funny man if I did that, and then like a month later, he announced he was running for president, and
And you're like, hey,
somehow,
topical.
hey, somehow I'm the funniest man on the internet without trying. And
Nice.
started off as a Nord, gets to the closest to looking like. Start off in Morrowind. I've been to elsewhere. I don't actually think you can visit the Somerset Isles without this DLC.
Right.
But hey, You can buy
Hey,
a newcomers pack for $10, or you can buy the Elsewhere Somerset Isles DLC, and it's $40. But you don't need them.
well that's nice. I'll
There's so much
pass,
stuff to
however.
do. Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it
Uh
for myself.
oh, here's one. Not this one, but the next one you're really gonna like. Okay,
Uh,
this one here, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, February 11th, 2020 release date.
what?
Remember the game Ori and the Blind
Oh
Forest?
my god, no! They are not making a sequel to that.
Yes, they are.
Oh, fuck monkeys.
Why?
That game was trash.
Well, people liked it apparently, so they
It
made a sequel.
tries way, way too hard to tug at your heartstrings.
You know what? I'll leave the most important one for last. Okay.
Mm.
We saw they
Oh,
made
Halo
actual.
Infinite.
No.
Oh,
We saw some more. They showed actual gameplay footage of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
was it
So,
actual gameplay or scripted gameplay?
actual gameplay.
Okay, so I now give you permission to get hyped about that if you care.
I don't, but some people do. A
Yeah.
Blair Witch game is coming August 30th. That's gay.
Why?
Oh no.
Okay, here's the thing. If that had come out in the midst of the Slender like hype train, that
If
would
that came out,
that would
now
make
if only this.
sense. Cause
You
Slender
guys are
was
10.
inspired by the Blair Witch Project. But what the fuck is that dude coming out now? 10 years too late, you morons.
Age of Empires 2 is getting remastered.
Fucking okay.
Forza Horizon 4 is getting a Lego Speed Champions expansion.
Okay, Lego. All right.
They just announced some more games. I'd go through them, but
I don't
nobody
care.
actually. Spiritfarer, The Legend of Right, Wasteland 3, Lego Star Wars:
Wait,
The Luke Skywalker Saga.
wait. Wasteland 3. Didn't that come out
Yeah,
like a year or two ago?
I don't know. 12 minutes coming soon. Way of the Woods, Dying Light 2, the
Dying Light
mobile
2.
Gears of War is getting a mobile game,
What
guys,
the
and it
fuck?
crosses with your
Oh!
Funko Pops.
Okay, one, that's retarded. Two, I was thinking of Wasteland 2. Okay, so the original Wasteland came out years ago and was what originally inspired the Fallout series. Then Wasteland 2 came out a few years ago, so I guess it's getting another game, Wasteland 3. Alright, fair enough.
Okay, now remember when I said I'm gonna give you
Oh!
the most important news?
No, I remember I saw a fucking ad, like a poster for the Gears of War Funko Pop game at GameStop a while ago when I went to buy my Switch, and holy fucking shit, I thought it was just like some crazy ass meme, but it's like
I thought it was
actually
a
a
meme.
Funko
I
Pop game styled
Yes.
about Why? Why?
You gotta take all the money from the funny soy boys, okay? Like they'll buy all the Funko Pops, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Microsoft gets like a sliver of their money, and then they go and buy the mobile game, and then you take more of their money,
It's great.
and
You
then you put
target the
and then you
mobile
put
game crowd, the Funko Pop crowd, and the Gears of War crowd. And you know who you target with all three of those? Smelly, awful people that shouldn't have disposable income. It's perfect. And before
okay.
you say anything, yes, I do own Funko Pops. I'm not a fucking collector of them.
I own them because I like them.
Yeah,
I have not bought a single one. I get them as gifts.
yeah. The people who collect them are what I'm talking about. The ones who have like rooms in their house dedicated to shelves upon
So,
shelves.
so my sister and her husband, I could call them collectors. They have a giant shelf of them.
Yeah,
However, they only collect the funny ones called ones I actually give a shit about.
yeah.
Like my sister's husband, he's
Mm,
getting all the Fallout ones.
right.
Like, yeah, makes sense. Don't they don't go out? They don't own the Team Fortress 2 ones because neither of them play the game.
Heresy.
They're not gonna get them. Neither of them do. They don't care about whatever it is. They don't touch it. Why
Yeah.
would they go and buy it?
Because
Also,
it's a Funko Pop. Buy it, sheep.
plus, they all take them out of the box, and they actually have them, out
Oh,
of the
okay.
box. They're not actually collecting them. They're buying to own to set up in a nice,
Okay.
place.
I think like half of mine are out of the box. The other half I can't be bothered to
Anyways,
take
this
out.
is the most important piece of information
Okay.
Microsoft released.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
it's a third-person, top-down, cooperative multiplayer action game.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft Dungeons. Oh, by the way, they build it as from the creator of Minecraft, but Notch has been stricken from the Microsoft existence records.
So it's not from the creator of Minecraft.
Yep. They if you ask, so you know how in Minecraft there's a text that says made by Notch?
Yeah.
The most recent update removed that.
Oh my god.
That's how much they don't want his name anywhere near the product anymore.
Well, the reason why is because on social media he's recently become very political, and that could damage sales. And go fuck! No, no, not our sales. Get away! Piss off, little fat man. Fuck your legacy. It's our legacy now. We gave you your $1 billion. Go away. Like fuck you, Microsoft.
Wow, this game actually looks horrible.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait,
Here's the thing.
have
I no, I'm not gonna bother looking at it. I know it's gonna be heartless because it's by Microsoft.
oh yeah? What if I'm gonna post it and look at this so you can
Yeah.
actually see?
I would love
I
to.
go to
If,
look
like,
at
you could
this,
actually
and at 1:25 a.m., the Pudis man posts a clip called "18 Naked Jews," clip of Bucket Crust, and I
Oh
want to know
yeah.
what this means.
I saw some dude on TF2 whose name was 18 Naked Jews in Reich Ranch. Also, yeah, this looks fucking retarded. It looks like Diablo 3 trying to be Minecraft. Actually, it is Diablo 3 trying to be Minecraft. That's all this is. That looks fucking retarded.
Anyways, it's a lot of gay and no one cares.
Yeah.
Anyways, apparently at the time of starting this, Bethesda was wrapping up theirs, so no one has enough time to sit down and write it. However, this is everything we got.
Mhm.
Doom Eternal was the big headline.
Of course. I'm actually interested in that one.
Yeah, like the first three that they got on here, is all just about Doom Eternal.
Do we have a release date?
I have not yet to get there.
Okay.
Remember, I'm just going through these articles, and they're about an hour old. They're still trying to finish it up.
Right.
Okay, here's one. Fallout 76 is getting a huge update
Battle
to fix the
Royale.
to fix the biggest mistake they made in the entire game.
No human NPCs.
Yes, they are
Oh
adding
shit,
human.
really?
Yeah, yeah. They said, "Man, remember how we're gonna not put any NPCs in the game, and it will just be other people, and the game felt really lonely."
Yeah, it felt like fucking awful and not like a Fallout game at all.
Yeah, they said, "Shit, that was the biggest mistake we've ever made." So they're adding NPCs.
Thank God.
Ghostwire Tokyo is the next game from the creators of The Evil Within.
What the fuck? Okay, no, hold on. Evil Within, I don't care.
Okay. Uh,
Hey kids, do
Commander
you
Keen,
like Resident Evil 4? Of course you do. It's a good game. What if I gave you Resident Evil
Bethesda's
4
making another mobile
but
game.
without any of the good bits? Behold, Evil Within. So what
Commander
was that?
Keen,
Another what game? Huh?
Commander Keen is getting a mobile game.
Fucking
Bethesda and their
okay,
funny
id.
fucking mobile games.
No, that's id.
What?
That's more id than Bethesda.
I blame Bethesda for all of this.
Well,
Fallout 7.
maybe.
Hey, Bucket, this one's the one you mentioned. Fallout 76 is getting a battle royale.
Yep.
Why?
Because Battle Royale makes money.
Deathloop. That's a game. Wolfenstein Youngblood.
It's one of those games where it's not a full like $60 game, but it's too big to be a DLC. So we're just gonna slice it off like a cancerous tumor and package it as its own thing. For reference, see Far Cry, Blood Dragon, Far
Wait, which one?
Cry, Blood Dragon.
No, no. What game are you referring to?
Oh, the new Wolfenstein, the young whatever, Young Blood.
Youngblood, so I can go beat up fucking Nazis again,
Also,
and then
see Wolfenstein: The Old Blood for another example of this.
that's even funnier. Orion is Bethesda's game streaming tech.
What?
Doom
Oh, you
demo.
want to start that sentence over again?
Orion
Hmm.
is Bethesda's game streaming tech.
Okay, so that's what we were talking about earlier. Something they promised they'd have, but didn't have for 4 whole years. Actually,
Uh,
a lot longer than 4 years.
and something about Rage 2 expansion.
Oh my god, Rage 2. Someone I love. If you want a good example of why Rage 2 is ass, go watch Critical's video on it. They came
Also,
to his house with a laptop with the game installed and said, "Here, play this." And he was then
oh,
beaten to
Kotaku.
death with dialogue. Imagine a game selling itself on like really fast-paced and crazy, over-the-top action gameplay. You know, just like you can run around throwing fucking flaming tomahawks and bottles of piss or whatever. You know, just fucking have a crazy old time. It's fantastic. But every 10 minutes, someone sits you down in a fucking chair, like straps you down and beats you around the head with like 20-minute unskippable cutscenes of people just fucking talking at you.
It's the best way to kill you. By the way, Kotaku just updated. They got
Why are you
they
looking at
have
Kotaku anyway?
because they actually have a concise website.
But they don't have any credible sources. I'm surprised they're actually getting these articles about E3 correct. I'm surprised they're not just making shit up as they go like they usually do.
Um, because they actually have to have a trailer with everything,
Okay.
or at least some essence of them actually saying shit.
Alright.
Anyways, Deathloop is a game like Dishonored, except it's around time loops. That's all they said.
It
Doom Eternal does have a release date.
sounds interesting, but seeing as
Doom Eternal
how
is coming
it
out
would.
November 22nd, 2019.
Okay. Badass. And it's gonna be on Steam, right?
Um, they have yet to say it, but I'm pretty sure they will because Bethesda and Steam. The fact that
No, no. You know what? It's gonna be on Bethesda's fucking launcher. Bet ya.
they make a fucking launcher themselves.
They have
Can you
one.
imagine?
They fucking have one, don't they?
Do they?
Don't they have their own special launcher for Fallout 76?
What
Wouldn't
Fallout
surprise me
76?
if they started
Fallout.
porting
Okay.
all of their games over there. Like
Fallout
Origin
76
or
and
Uplay.
okay. Listen, Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online have their own launchers they run from. That way, when you download them on Steam, you don't have to download a game for 80 hours.
Okay.
Plus, if the game has to update, you actually have to give a shit about opening the game before it tells you to update, rather than
Okay.
Steam saying you have to update.
Okay.
And you can actually manage if you don't own Steam and you buy it from the website itself, it keeps everyone connected that way.
Okay.
It's the most concise way. Most games like try to do that.
Alright. I'm just hoping that Doom Eternal is available on Steam. I just want to say now, I don't want people to get the idea that I'm completely biased towards Steam. I mean, I am, but I don't want you to have that idea in your head. The reason I'm biased towards Steam is because for years they've proven themselves to be reliable, caring,
Oh hey,
fucking company
I'm
that
gonna go.
like
I'm gonna go and play Fallout 76 tomorrow.
you own Fallout 76.
No, but starting June 10th to the 17th, you can play it for free.
Okay. You know what? I might just download it and stream it. And you know what? I'll get Winslow to join me. Could be fun.
No, you can't do it tomorrow.
Why not?
D&D.
Right, Leches Sessions. I completely forgot. All right, Tuesday. We'll do that
Also, he's
Tuesday.
getting a battle royale mode called Nuclear Winter. It's a 52-player battle royale mode.
Stop talking.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can play that. You can play that during the free-to-play period, or at least they'll sneak peek it.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, neither do I. Elder Scrolls Blades is coming to the Switch.
Oh
They,
God, please.
as they called it on stage, Switchblades.
Where's Todd Howard? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? I changed my mind. I'm not committing suicide.
Elder Scrolls Legend is getting an expansion.
Elder Scrolls
And
what?
Legends.
What the fuck is an Elder
The
Scrolls
card
Legend?
game. The
Oh God,
game,
that!
The card game. The card game that everyone forgot about. They're actually like still putting effort in.
Why? How many people actually play? Is that? Oh, okay. Is
3.
Legends on Steam?
No.
Okay, damn. I was gonna go look. At
I
Steam
don't
charts.
think so. I'm 90% sure it's not.
Let me check. Elder Scrolls Legend. Okay, it is. Fantastic. All right, time to go to Steam charts.
There's like 3 people playing it right now.
Elder Scrolls. Let's see. Bip, bip, bip. Legends. Current players 584. 24-hour peak 1,000. All-time peak 8,700. Okay, hold on. 8,700. Keep that in mind, because now I'm going to go look at Artifact.
Hold on. That's actually okay. There's actually a way to just compare.
Okay, no, it doesn't matter. I got it up. Artifact's all-time peak was 60,000. So, you know. Okay, so fucking Elder Scrolls Legend is currently more popular than Artifact. I think entirely to the fact that Legends is free to play.
Wait. How many people were playing Legends?
About actually, fuck, I completely forgot.
Oh wait, how many? Not Legends. I have that.
About
how many?
About 60 to 80.
How many are in Artifact?
60 to 80.
584 in Legends.
Yeah, again, because it's free to play. We're just talking about the E3 shitstorm and laughing at these stupid fucking people that give a shit. And also talking about how much of a shit show the entire thing is in general. And also saying how much we don't care about most of the games that are being announced. Yeah, so an expansion for Legends. Holy dick tits. When did Legends even come out? I completely forgot.
2016.
Yeah. The Keanu part. Yeah, Keanu Reeves! Bye, sheeple!
Anyways, this is going to be the most important thing about the whole Bethesda thing.
What is that?
Actually, Legends came out in 2017. I thought it was 16. That's how much I care.
Fucking Christ, it's been 2 years!
Anyways, Bethesda is still hard at work at Elder Scrolls 6. As Todd Howard said...
Sure, come on in. I'm inviting Windsor in. Brace yourself.
He said, you need to be patient, like, very patient.
Please be patient. We have autism.
Please be patient. We're still... Ah!
Oh, jeez.
I told you to brace yourself, damn it.
Wait, was it me bracing myself or him?
No, I told Gage to brace himself because you were joining.
Oh, okay.
So, they said it probably won't even be coming out by 2020.
What won't?
So, probably looking for a 2021
Elder Scrolls
release date.
6.
Oh, you mean Skyrim 2?
Very
funny. Oh
funny,
man, I really hope it is.
The sad part is that I know for a fact people are going to be referring to it as such, and also going to be violently upset when there's no dragons in it.
Wait, there aren't going to be dragons?
Why would there be dragons?
Because people love dragons?
Okay, here's the thing. Skyrim canon ending. Dragonborn slays Alduin, whose soul escapes back to the Ethereum, so to, I guess, regenerate. He's not permanently dead.
No.
Meanwhile, the Dragonborn goes on a fucking crusade and wipes out all the dragons in Skyrim and on Solstheim, slays Miraak, and becomes the only Dragonborn known in all of Tamriel, possibly on Nirn, period. Now, whether or not the Dragonborn went and exterminated the other dragons outside of Skyrim is up for Bethesda to deal with. So, best case scenario, we're looking at dragons that escape the Dragonborn, that it can be killed. Here's the thing, the dragons can be killed by someone other than the Dragonborn. It's been done many times. However, a dragon can only be permanently killed by a Dragonborn consuming its soul.
Giving it the big suck.
Yeah.
Dude, I know a little bit of the lore.
I
Like,
am
barely any,
so
but more than nothing.
horribly engrossed in Elder Scrolls lore, it's upsetting to me.
I can't wait for New Elder Scrolls to suck out like several hundred hours of my life just for
Oh, yeah.
$60.
I hope
That's
it's
a
an
good value.
actually good game vanilla and is more than just a mod platform. Because Skyrim is the best mod platform I've ever seen. Not that great of a game.
Calling it now, Bethesda Net Launcher, no mod support, freemium, or
No.
premium transactions.
Here's the thing: someone will just find basically a back door into the game, like fucking reverse engineer it in its entirety, and then put it up online and say, "Hey guys, look, I made Elder Scrolls 6, but with mod support. Here you go." This is
If they
highly
put
illegal, but it's
Skyrim
all yours.
on Bethesda launcher, I am going to pirate the game. I don't pirate games, dude.
I own Skyrim, the original edition, the legendary edition, and I'm
The
not
special
going.
edition.
I'm not gonna buy the special edition. Fuck the special edition. And also, here's the thing:
Wait.
they may have. Okay, I'll give Bethesda credit. They may have covered up the legendary edition on Steam. If you just look up Skyrim on Steam, it'll only refer you to the special edition. However, it is still on Steam. You can
You
still
got the
get
special edition for free if you owned the.
No, you don't.
I do. I own it. I didn't buy it.
I'm looking at the special edition right now, and it says it's
You get
for
special
like
for free if you
$24.
own all the DLC by a certain point. They just give it to you.
Yeah.
That's how I got it.
I own Skyrim, the original, and all of its DLC, and I'm looking at special edition right now, and it's saying $23.99. Add to cart.
Then obviously you're missing something.
I'm not missing anything. I have all the DLC.
I know, but like logically, according to that, you would be missing stuff.
Yeah, logically, but we're talking about Bethesda here.
Do you have the high-res texture pack?
Is that seriously what? Okay.
Yes.
It would be required.
Okay,
But
it is
technically
actually.
a
Okay,
DLC.
so the
Okay,
original
well, here's the
owns-
thing. The high-res texture pack is not available on Steam anymore.
Really?
Okay, so
I
the
went to
okay,
Skyrim.
Did you buy Skyrim or did you buy the legendary edition?
I have Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, including Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and Hearthfire.
That's
Uh-huh.
not what I asked. That's not the question I asked.
Okay,
you.
is it?
Technically, it should have popped special edition for you, and if you didn't, you could probably contact support. They might just give it to you.
No, I don't want it.
Okay, then
I don't care.
problem solved.
Yeah, but what I'm
Wait,
saying
do you
is,
not
okay.
have the? Oh wait.
Mm,
Do you own Skyrim High Resolution Texture Pack DLC?
no,
That's why you didn't get it.
it's a free DLC
Yeah,
that I
you
can't
have
even download anymore.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
It's not even worth it. You should see.
No, I
have
know.
You seen the mod? Have you seen the mod page for it?
no.
It's such a fucking mess. And it's like, oh, by the way, you could only have 10 mods installed at one time. To the point where the Nexus doesn't even fucking like it because it doesn't run things
Here's the
properly.
thing: I have a
12 and-
bunch of different high-resolution texture replacer mods in my Nexus Mod Manager, like much higher resolution than what the official one is. And my game runs smooth as shit, consistent like 40 to 50 frames because I have a very heavy E&B. If I turn my E&B off, it's well over 1,000 if I don't cap it at 60. And
Pause
it
this for a
runs-
second.
Hmm?
To ensure eligibility, you must own all Skyrim content on Steam on or before October 28th, like 2016, whenever it came out.
Yeah, I didn't have that because I didn't have that shithouse fucking. Because here's the thing: their official high-resolution textures bog the game down.
Yeah, but like it's free.
Yeah, but it's shit. If I walked up to you with
Yeah.
a shit on a plate and said, "Here, this is for you, no charge," would you accept it because it's free?
Yeah,
You would accept my shit.
because it's dinner, dude.
I'm trying to be serious here.
I not if you had pineapple beforehand, wouldn't be that bad, you know.
No, like if I just took a shit on a plate right now and gave it to you for free, would you accept it?
Well, okay, fine. No, I wouldn't. But like, the high-res texture pack is far from shit. I used it. It's not bad.
It
Fucking
is
high-res
pretty
textures.
fucking bad.
If you have a fucking weak-ass computer, then no, maybe it is.
I've seen many accounts of people saying it slowed down their very modern computers. Not just like it's attacking their computer, like their computer can't handle it. It fucks up the game. And I have higher resolution textures than what they provide installed
Oh.
in my game
Oh yeah.
right now, and it
Okay.
runs smooth as shit.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the exact, breakdown of why we have that.
Okay.
So Skyrim didn't have any HD textures. Game looked like shit.
Uh-huh.
Modders went in and updated all the fucking textures and
Mhm.
said, "Look, we made it better." And then Bethesda comes in and literally one-ups them. Okay, so there was a short period where Bethesda's HD textures you got for free were better than mods, and then the mod makers said, "Well, watch this," and then
Hold
just
on, I'll be right back.
continuously fight each. Okay,
He
then they
said I'll be
have
back.
continuously fought each other. The mod makers
Yeah.
have continuously beat each other up to make the games look better, which is why those textures look bad.
Yeah.
Because those are just better than the first edition of the HD
Well, here's
mods.
the thing. Bethesda's HD textures are just the original textures with more detail. The retextures that I have change the textures to be better
Oh
looking.
yeah,
It's not about the
yeah.
resolution, it's about whether or not it objectively looks good.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Also, some other side notes I'd like to point out.
Go ahead.
When you pointed out the Dragonborn went on a fucking crusade.
Hmm.
Actually, they left his ending as super ambiguous.
What do you mean?
So, the Dragonborn DLC was the final,
Yeah.
part of the story,
Yes.
and the ending was left ambiguous as whether or not the Dragonborn just kind of falls in the hands of
Hermaeus Mora.
Hermaeus Mora, or just chooses not to do that and does some other gay shit.
Well, here's the thing. Assuming the Dragonborn acquired all of the Daedric artifacts throughout the game, when the Dragonborn dies, it will be a fucking mosh pit between the Daedric princes over who gets his soul. Who do you think would get his soul? Hermaeus Mora? Maybe. But here's the thing,
I mean,
like, fucking, you think Molag Bal would let him go so easily after giving him his fucking mace?
actually, here's the thing. All
Okay.
side quests, all
Okay.
non-main quest lines are not canon.
Including the Daedric quest lines?
Correct.
Well, that's
Including the one
fucking
where you adopt a
retarded.
child.
Okay, but here's the thing. When I say
So,
the Dragonborn went on a crusade, I didn't exactly mean after Miraak. What I mean is that he killed pretty much all of the dragons in Skyrim on his quest to kill Alduin.
yeah.
Those that survived fucked off out of Skyrim.
Actually, those that survived just chose to, in quotes, serve him. Parthenax,
Yeah.
Odahviing.
Yeah, they joined the Way of the Voice. Well, no, Odahviing did not side with Parthenax. He probably fucked off because he saw the
No,
tyranny of the Way of the Voice
he,
as
uh,
just
he,
being a
he,
mirror to Alduin's
he,
tyranny.
they went with the side of Dragonborn, called, okay, we'll not go and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
We got you, fam. So that's they didn't Way of the Voice it. They just said, okay, we won't go fuck shit up. Heard you, because if we go and fuck shit up, you'll be here in like 2 seconds
You
and
will
you'll
come
eat my
and
soul.
rip my soul out.
You'll literally come and eat my soul,
Yeah.
and I'd rather not.
Yeah.
And also, it is implied through dialogue that the last Dragonborn believes in Talos.
What dialogue
Talos
exactly?
guide
Okay,
you.
so if you ever talk to Thalmor, the Thalmor Justice retards.
Justiciar.
Yeah, no, they're retards.
Yeah, the
Can't convince me
Autismos.
otherwise. Yeah, and they will ask if you believe in Talos. There is no dialogue option stating no.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
You can either
Hmm.
stay silent. Okay, if I'm right, it's either stay silent, say yeah, I believe in Talos, whatever, bitch, or say people should be able to believe in what they want. They are all. It's either refuse to answer and they go, then you'll pay for your silence.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Uh,
looking this up. Let's see. I want Justiciar, blah, blah, blah. Should
Are
the
we still
Dragonborn
talking E3 or did we get deep into lore?
We're talking about Skyrim lore. Should the Dragonborn converse with the Justiciar, they will have the option of saying whether or not they worship Talos. If they say they do, the Justiciar will immediately turn hostile. Should they remain neutral on the subject, the Thalmor will assume the Dragonborn is hiding the fact that they are cooperating with the worship of Talos and turn hostile. The only way to avoid combat is to cancel conversation if things are turning accusational, or to exclaim a dislike for Talos. If the Dragonborn enters conversation with the Thalmor Justiciar twice, the second conversation will always end with the Justiciar deciding to attack the Dragonborn, regardless of the dialogue option chosen. So it does say that there is dialogue with the Justiciar. Let's see. This one, the conversation ended upon reaching. Let's see. Hmm. Attacking and or killing Justiciar are not may also attack immediately if the Dragonborn is wearing an amulet of Talos. Yep. Attacking and or killing. Okay, there's nothing here stating that you can only say you believe in Talos, and the wiki implies that it's possible to say you don't. It might just be if you're playing as a Nord, it would be a given that your character believes in Talos. What's up, Pootis? However, if you're playing as a non-Nord race, there's probably an option to say that you don't.
okay, so there's an option. You can just never go here. However, if you end up saying what's wrong with worshipping Talos, they'll say it's immoral to worship a man. It's also illegal.
Illegal?
Well, yeah, the White Gold
And then
Concordant.
after that, you have three choices: remain silent,
Mhm.
I can worship anyone I want, and you got me, I believe in Talos.
What
All
website are you
three of
pulling
those.
this from?
First off, that. Number two, I actually know because
That-
I've done this multiple times.
This is the website I was just on.
Fucking scroll down, you'll fucking read it. You got me, and then they say, and so you will die a heretic's death. You can say who you want. You can worship anyone. They go, actually, you can't. You can worship any gods you like, but Talos is a man, and only a heretic would think otherwise. And now you will die. And then if you just say nothing, they go, I don't like you. I think you're a heretic. Die.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, we're talking about. Well, we were talking about E3, but now we're talking about.
Well, E3's over and it's gay,
Skyrim.
and everyone hates it. And I'm going to kill. I'm going to kill whoever worked on Watch Dogs 3.
Fucking why?
Wait, did Watch Dogs 3 get revealed?
Why? Well, it's not Watch Dogs 3. It's Watch Dogs. Who gives a fuck? It's got a fucking.
Wait, where?
subtitle.
When? What? Did the Ubisoft conference happen?
I guess I don't know. All I know
Well,
is that
it
all
got
I know is
leaked.
that Gage pulled up an actual trailer for it. So
They leaked it. Someone leaked
Yeah.
it. You go to London, you can play some fucking brick, get
you
arrested for
play
not
as
having a
NPCs.
You'll get arrested for not having a license to own a phone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
Or
I
you
think
cheeky
Microsoft-
bugger! Stop in the name of Sharia law.
I'm gonna say. Oh wow.
Yep. I hope that's a line. I hope that's a line. For Randy.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you, kind sir.
Hey, leave the Indians out of it. They're cool.
What? Okay, whatever. I
You
think
were
Microsoft
obviously
conference is
doing
pretty
like a
good.
fucking
Thanks for asking.
stereotypical Indian cabbie out.
No, I was doing
Oh
the
my
Oblivion
god!
thing
I
whenever
found
we
the
just-
best bug in the entire game.
What'd you do?
The
Okay.
Lusty Argonian maid.
It's
That's
a
not a
console
bug. That's a
exclusive.
feature.
Okay, it's a console exclusive bug.
Hmm?
The Thalmor might send an execution team out for the Dragonborn, even if they have not done anything yet.
Now, I've had that happen to me on PC.
Okay, you've never attacked their patrols,
Nope.
didn't rescue Thalmor Greymane,
Nope.
Thorald, whatever his fucking name is,
Thorold.
didn't do diplomatic immunity.
Nope. Didn't do any of those. Like, started a new character, and before I even got to Whiterun, it was just like a bunch of fucking Thalmor jumped out the bushes to whack me upside the head.
Maybe
Hey,
they
I'm
were
gonna
on
let
their
you guys keep
routes.
talking about your lore. You guys have fun.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, random Thalmor patrols may attack on site if one
Wasn't
has
wearing
the
an
balance.
amulet of Talos.
No, if just for saying for existing, it's not exclusive to anything. It's just one in the whole game. Just Thalmor patrols
Is
may
it a
just go beat
bug
the
or a
shit out of you.
feature? Yes.
It's a feature.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck! I forgot
I
to
think it's a
ask.
feature.
I forgot to ask Winsler if he would be down for doing what's it? Hold on, let me get him back in here.
No. What were you gonna ask him?
Uh, 76.
If he wants to join your gay orgy? No. The answer is no. Who's gonna join you on that? I'm not.
You're not invited.
Well, I'm telling you now that I wouldn't want to be there anyway. What were you gonna ask him?
Well, if you wait like a minute, he gets back in here. You can hear what I'm gonna ask him.
What do you want to ask me? There's someone else trying to call me right now. What's up?
So apparently starting tomorrow, 76 is gonna be free to play for about a week, and I was figuring on installing it and giving it a try on stream, and I was wondering if you
Oh.
wanted to join me.
Yes. Yes, I would.
Alright, I'm gonna be doing that Tuesday.
That means I have to reinstall it.
Alright, well, I'm giving you a heads up.
That sounds good. Just at me a bunch of times if I'm busy.
Yeah, alright. Also, what time zone are you in?
It's currently 10 p.m. exactly for me, so.
Okay,
you
so
know.
you're
Same
so
as
you're
me.
in, yeah, you're in Central. Alright.
I actually don't. My thing is not affected by daylight savings time. Oddly enough,
Is it daylight savings time?
I'm saying if when it swaps back and forth, Peru doesn't change.
That's weird.
So I was Eastern Standard Time, and then in daylights I didn't swap, but everyone else did.
Huh.
Poo, more like poo poo.
It's fucking weird. All right, sorry.
So yeah. Anyway, getting off the topic of Skyrim and E3, I guess, because we're done with that topic. Let's see, we're past the hour mark. May as well start talking about Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
I don't want to hear it. You will not ruin anything for me.
I'm not
I
gonna
want my.
spoil anything for you. Don't
You
worry.
can't say anything without spoiling it for me.
It has Godzilla in it.
I didn't know that. You idiot! I didn't know that. And you ruined
And
it
now
for
it's
me.
ruined, and you can never watch it.
I wanted to talk about gay shit.
What gay shit in particular?
How do you feel about getting trapped in a group with a bunch of idiots?
Isn't that what I do practically every time I hang out with you people?
Yeah, but I'm talking about D&D.
Isn't that what I do every week?
Yeah, but an even more concise group of idiots.
Oh, fuck. I think by concise you mean smaller. I
Yeah.
don't think the level of stupid changes.
I think
just
it
comes
does.
from less sources.
I think it does.
I don't know.
Instead of having 6 retarded players, I got 3.
5,
3.
2.
I'm still there. I still count.
Oh, okay.
Also, you fucking jackass, there are 6 of you idiots.
Yeah, but only 5 retards.
6.
5.
Okay, who's not the retard?
Me.
No, I'm pretty sure you're retarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking prove it.
What have you done during your town times?
Okay, what? Okay, if you're gonna use this as an example, you have to tell me what I should have been doing during my town times.
I don't know, something stupid that's funny.
Okay? Instead of something that could actually benefit me.
I mean, explain to me how building a hobo army and making roughly 2,000 gold a month because you're just charging homeless people to go chop down forests.
Okay,
is
becoming
worthless.
I'm not saying becoming a landlord is retarded. I wasn't using the town time stuff as an example. You were.
Let's see. You got drunk, beat people up. You're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, that was a
Shouldn't be
character
doing that.
moment.
More like a Grug moment.
Don't turn this into a Grug post.
I'm turning this into a Greg post. It's a Greg post. It's now a Greg post. It's now a Greg post right now.
Long nose tribe. Oh fuck! What I do with that picture of what's that dude who does the podcast nowadays? Fucking not. I don't know why Seth Rogen is the first name to come to mind. What's his fucking name? Seth something, I think. I'm pretty sure his first name's Seth. Or is it Rogan? What is his fucking name? Guy who does the podcasts, talks about drugs a lot.
You?
No, I'd never talk about drugs.
You're talking about him right now.
I'm talking about someone else who talks about drugs.
I don't know. Do I look like I watch podcasts?
You don't watch a podcast, you listen to it. Okay,
I can watch a podcast.
Hold on, I'll just find the picture again. Here it is. Grug Rogan. Here we are.
Grug.
His name is something Rogan. I can't remember for the life of me. What'd you send me?
Dude, it's Grug Rogan.
Hold on. No, let me show you the real Grug Rogan here. There you
Oh, and that's actually the one I was.
go. All right. So anyway, what were you talking about with D&D? Being in a group of what?
3 idiots.
Okay. Why am I in a group of 3 idiots?
Reason.
What is the reason?
I'll tell you at the end of next session.
End?
So you're
I
in
thought
the
it was
group
gonna
chat
be done
already.
at the start.
That group chat you got added to at like
Yeah.
3:30.
Yeah.
That's your group of idiots you're getting stuck with for a long period of time.
Long.
Longer period of time than normal.
What? Okay. Is this gonna be happening at the start of, like, before the next session, or
After the next session.
like immediately afterwards?
Either immediately after or if not, because you guys take too long, before the next session.
Okay.
As early as possible because you guys cannot take town time until this happens.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll see. I don't know how it feels because you won't give me any fucking details about it.
Yeah, but you can go look see who's in the party.
Yeah, I see. It's fucking Lavina, Ryoma, and Gilson. What's the connection?
Y'all gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have to fight Sans.
I will
I'm
walk
killing
out
you
of this
all.
fucking session if you bring Sans in.
I won't. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I believe I am the only person to not have my of all the DMs. No, to not have my players fight some kind of Sans. Gonna be honest. I feel like that's an accomplishment.
Well, I mean, Lech was inspired by Carlos.
Carlos did it. Lech did it. Scott did it.
Oh, yeah.
How does that feel, knowing that I'm the only? My games are Sans free.
It's
With an asterisk because of Scott playing fucking Sans Tarot.
Sans. What?
Sans Jotaro.
Oh. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, no, I approve of the shortage of Sans. The
Good.
sheer lack is heartwarming.
Because if you disapproved of it, that means you want them, and I'll put them in there if you want.
No, I approve of there being no Sans. Alright. So yeah, I want to talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Don't worry your little heads. Personally, I fucking loved it. I heartily recommend it to everyone. If you enjoy big fucking monster battles, go watch this fucking film as soon as possible. It's fantastic. And I know everyone was like, or all the critics were saying, there's not enough a human drama. It's just a big monsters punching each other. I don't like it. 0 out of 10. Personally, I thought there was too much of the humans. I wanted to see less of them. Like every time there was some big punch blown or some big fucking event, it always like smash cut to the humans reacting. Fuck that. Focus on the monsters. I don't want to see them. I want to see the monsters. You know?
Godzilla King of the Monsters has too many monster fights in it. It's not a good movie. That's actually why I'm here. To see the big I want to see Godzilla beat the shit out of some other big monster. Yeah. I don't care about Karen and her 18 kids.
I don't care about the conflict between fucking Mark and Emma and their stupid fucking child. You know, I don't give a shit. I want to see Godzilla beat the shit out of Ghidorah, which he did. Also, fucking the visuals in this movie are amazing. The effects absolutely stellar. You can tell a lot of time and effort went into making them look perfect, and it really shows. The effects were so over the top, but at the same time, just perfectly done. The scale was always consistent. There's no point where it, like the immersion breaks. You won't really be taken out of the film at any point. It's very consistent, very, very immersive, and it's just great fucking film. Heartily recommend it.
I got a tip today at work.
Wow.
I'm working drive-through, and someone gave me $1 as a tip for being funny.
Wow.
I wasn't even trying to be funny. Well, I mean to them.
What did you do that was worth $1?
Apparently, so general manager Malika, she's standing there, and she's like, "Hey guys," and Isaac keeps the fucking window open all the time, so this guy can just hear this conversation. And she says, "Hey, I need you guys to pull cars forward. If they start sitting there too long." And Isaac and just sitting on there like, okay, and then me just trying to be funny, forgetting the windows open. I go, I've been trying to pull cars, but they're just too heavy. But I'll try harder. And the fucking old man in drive-through, just thought it was so funny. I'm like, that wasn't even a fucking joke. That's literally the worst joke I've ever told in my life. I promise you.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure it's the worst joke I've ever told, and if not, I refuse to believe anything's gotten lower than that.
I don't
But it
know.
made that man laugh. And then he got his food. Then he sat there and he pulled a fucking dollar out and said, "That was a real good joke." And I said, "I don't want your money." Fucking, he demanded I take it for being entertaining. I don't know what. Okay, fine. I'll take your money. Why? I got money in my wallet and I'm going to go spend it on nothing because I can't. Why?
Look, if someone offers you money, don't turn it down.
I'll turn it down. He's a fucking old man.
Like, if someone comes up to you and offers you $100 and says, "Here, this is I'm sorry you're ugly," fucking take the money.
I don't tell him, "Bitch, I ain't ugly, but thanks for the money." But $1? You think I'm gonna take some old man's dollar because I said a shitty joke?
Well, it meant enough to him that he was willing to offer you $1. That
My joke's
obviously
coming to
means
cost.
something.
I'm gonna start charging you for my jokes, Bucket.
I'll pay you exactly what they're worth. Fucking nothing.
5 cents.
Nah, that's way overpriced for your jokes.
No, it isn't.
Sorry. Had a busy day. I
Papa's
watched the movie, ate dinner. Man, I'm
jacked
all
off
over the place.
7 times.
Not yet.
Yeah, you're only at your 6th one. My bad.
I actually haven't jerked off yet today. For your information.
Okay.
I have such amazing discipline. I can go 3, maybe even 4 hours without masturbation.
Minutes.
Now that's when I was like 12. It's like a fucking glue gun just going around. Yeah, all over the place.
Okay, you gotta have real discipline. You gotta go 3 or 4 weeks.
I'm single, man. I can't do it.
Okay, child.
I don't know. I mean, I did once nut so hard it got to the fucking ceiling, but that was special. And also a perfect topic to round out this Pod-Crust with, unless you have something.
Damn,
you
I
wanna
wanted
say.
to talk to the viewers about the funny D&D sessions we have.
I don't think anyone's interested in those.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't even funny this last couple rounds.
Yeah, not really. They've just been more,
Tame.
I don't want to say par for the course, but just kind of standard. You
Yeah.
know? It's like, hey, here's a dungeon, here's a dragon, go nuts.
Yeah, I actually made you guys fight a dragon.
In a dungeon. Yeah.
In a cave.
Well,
Underground. Floor -2. You had to go to floor -1 first and find it.
I mean, like, a cave is a dungeon for a dragon. You know?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Wow, that's original.
Nothing wrong with going by the book.
Oh, my fucking brain just reminded me that I finish up funny spells.
What?
Um.
What?
So
So?
you can finish the podcast out. Tell them good night.
Okay.
I have to finish the spells from the 12 fucking books you guys got.
Oh, right, yeah. Alright, well, if we're done here, I'll go ahead and finish this off. Good night! Yeah.